Anthony Martial against Sevilla showed exactly why he is so highly rated by myself and a large proportion of the Manchester United fan base, as he has a wide ranging skill set and plays that deep lying forward role perfectly. Unlike Marcus Rashford when he plays centrally as a forward, Martial, instead of holding an advanced position on the shoulder of the last defender providing the movement in behind, drops off from the forward line into the space behind the opposition's midfield line, looking to open up a passing lane for United's deeper lying midfielders Casemiro and Fernandes in this game to thread a pass through into his feet, and from here he has the awareness and ball control to turn quickly and then instantly look for a forward pass into the final third, being excellent at linking with 1-2s, but also when in these attacking positions, Martial also has elite level composure and is also an excellent decision maker, making him a high output chance creator and goal scorer. And as I said in my match reaction podcast to the Sevilla game, which will be linked in the description below and in the eye above, Martial's FB ref report shows a player recording elite level per 90 output for pretty much all the areas you would want from a modern day centre forward in possession. He just can't convert these stats into total output because of his constant injury issues. But I thought his hold-up play and link play in this game was the best element of his whole game, and we saw this with Sabitza's second goal. It stems from an initial mistake from Nianzou midway inside the United half when he completely misjudges a clearance from a Sevilla attack. But Martial does very well to not just get the ball under control, but also turn and drive the attack forward quickly into the Sevilla half. But he also has the awareness and composure to recognise that he is the furthest forward, and he needs to hold up the ball to allow Sabitza and Antony to get into a position to provide a run in behind, and he does this by checking his run, evading the two Sevilla players who are close to him. But this is where Martial really creates a goal, with his vision to see Sabitza's run from deep, but also the timing and the weight of pass that couldn't have been more perfect. If Martial takes another touch here, then Sabitza either has to check his run, slowing down his momentum, or he would have been offside. But also because Martial disguises the pass with his body shape, Marcao, Sevilla's left-sided centre-back, is not expecting a through ball, and so he is adjusting his position in the back line, shifting over to the left. And so as Martial is about to play the pass, not only is Marcao's body positioning facing the wrong way to track Sabitza's run, but because he is also ball watching, Sabitza is able to run off the blind side. And so when Martial's through ball finds Sabitza's run, the Austrian has a fair amount of time to compose himself and finishes astutely with his left foot. But the issue with Martial isn't what he does on the pitch, but how often he can get on the pitch. With him only making 12 Premier League starts this season, 8 in the Premier League and 9 in La Liga last season, 22 the previous season before that, and it was all the way back in 2019-2020 when he made 32 Premier League appearances, scoring 17 goals in the league that season, and making 48 appearances in all competitions. So you can see that Martial has been at an elite level, which was in 2019-2020, but he was never able to sustain it over a long period because of injuries. And so with him only having 1 year left on his Manchester United contract and being on a pretty high wage of $250,000 per week, if he can't stay fit for the rest of the season, then United should probably look at selling him in the summer rather than taking a gamble that he's going to stay fit next season, something he hasn't been able to do in the last 3 years, or keep him and lose him on a free next summer anyway, because there is no way United can offer Martial a new contract with his injury history, as we've seen a mistake that United made with Phil Jones and Eric Bailly in the past. But what forwards could United bring in that would be stylistically similar to Martial? Well, Amin Ghairi for Rennes is a player who fits this profile. Now, he doesn't produce as many goals as Martial, ranking only around the 40th to 50th percentile mark for his non-penalty XG and non-penalty goals, when compared against every other forward in Europe's top 5 leagues over the past 365 days. But he does slightly overperform his non-penalty XG as well by 0.04 per 90, but goal scoring is not the main part of Ghairi's game, as he is very much a withdrawn centre forward, playing as a false 9 or a deeper lying forward, dropping off into the space in behind the opposition's midfield. And like Martial, Ghairi aesthetically looks more like a midfielder than a natural striker, having an elegance to his ball carrying, whilst also being phenomenal in tight areas. 10 goals in 25 Ligue 1 games for Ghairi this season for Rennes, and 10 in 38 last season for Nice tells us that Ghairi certainly isn't a prolific striker just yet, but he is a prolific ball progressor and chance creator, as he ranks in the 80th percentile or higher for his progressive passes and crosses into the penalty area, his key passes, his long, medium and short pass completion metrics, as well as his progressive carries and carries into the final third, which alongside his defensive metrics, which show him to be a high volume tackler, lends a strong evidence to suggest that Ghairi seems like he fits the Martial role in Ten Hag's system pretty well. Ghairi was only signed last summer from Nice for £25 million, and with him also having a contract until 2027 at Rennes, he's not going to be cheap, likely costing in excess of £50 million, but given he's still only 23 and such a well-rounded centre forward, I think it could be worth replacing Martial with Guiri as a backup centre forward and an alternative attacker to play in any of those front four positions in Ten Hag's 4-2-3-1. As I said in previous videos, I am now doing full video and channel reviews, so if you want me to give you any advice or feedback for a specific video or for your whole channel, you can send an email to atlantisfootball96@gmail.com. But if you just enjoyed the video, you can check the description for more, you can subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you do get notified when the video comes out, and put your thoughts in the comment section below, and you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which will be in the description, for more content as well.